video, I share how the popular Emolene Cream helps our skin, who should use it and who should not use it, and finally, how to use the product to get the maximum benefits out of the product and how often to use the product. This product, Emolene Cream, has 2 star ingredients. One, propylene glycol, and the other one is urea. The primary function of propylene glycol is as a water magnet. The water magnets in skincare are called humectants. These humectants, like the propylene glycol, they bind themselves to the water molecules and bring all that hydration to the surface of the skin. That's the outermost layer of the skin. This is really helpful because the outermost layer of the skin has a collection of substances called natural moisturizing factor. And so this hydration becomes a it further strengthens this natural moisturizing factor. Now, if the natural moisturizing factor of the skin is strong, then the skin stays hydrated and it is less prone to breakouts like whiteheads and blackheads and pimples and acne. If the skin is not hydrated, it can develop a lot of concerns. Skin loses its glow, it becomes dull, there'll be breakouts on the skin, and it can also lead to redness, inflammation and irritation on the skin, which in a few days can develop into dark spots and pigmentation. So that's why it's really important for skin to stay hydrated. So ingredients like propylene glycol, which bring in a lot of hydration to the skin, apart from the visible effect from the hydration, that's a soft, plump and glowy skin, it also indirectly protects our skin from a whole lot of other skin concerns which can develop if the skin is not hydrated. Having said that, propylene glycol, there is a concern with propylene glycol and it might not suit everyone, and I'm going to talk about that at the later part of this video. The next star ingredient of the product is urea. Urea is also a humectant, so it's going to bind itself to water molecules and bring in a lot of hydration to the skin. And here is the thing, urea is already present in our skin. Urea is an important part of that natural moisturizing factor which I was talking about in the earlier part of the video. So when you apply urea topically, our skin recognizes urea immediately, and so urea gets absorbed easily into the skin. Apart from adding hydration to the skin, urea is also keratolytic, meaning it dissolves the glue between unwanted cells on the skin and makes these unwanted cells fall off. Some of the unwanted cells which are supposed to fall off on their own often don't fall off. They bind themselves together and there's a strong glue between these cells, and they make the skin very dry, itchy, flaky and red and irritated. So what ingredients like urea do is they gently go and break the bond, the glue that's there between these unwanted cells. So once the glue goes away, these unwanted cells fall off. But here is the thing, for urea to be keratolytic, that is being able to break the glue in between these unwanted cells, the amount of urea that's there in the product has to be at least 10%. Now I'm not sure how much of urea this Emolene Cream has, so let's just, to be safe, assume that it doesn't have 10%. If it does have 10%, well and good. If it doesn't have 10%, then it's going to primarily help in bringing the hydration to the skin and not so much with the keratolytic property. Apart from these 2 star ingredients, the product also has glycerin, which is again another powerful humectant that means more hydration to the skin. And it also has squalene and dimethicone, which form a thin layer on top of the skin and help the skin stay hydrated. It makes the skin soft. And dimethicone also gives the product a very good texture. It enables the product to glide easily onto our skin. So basically, in summary, this product adds a lot of hydration to the skin. But that's not enough. You see, you need to keep that hydration in the skin. Otherwise, the hydration will evaporate back into the atmosphere. So for that, this cream has a couple of ingredients which forms a thin layer and helps the skin stay hydrated. With helping the skin stay hydrated, it does an okay job, not an amazing job like what Vaseline or shea butter can do, but it does an okay job on that front. Its primary benefit is actually to add hydration to the skin and help the skin stay hydrated to a small extent. Now to the part of who should actually use this product and who should not use this product. If you have dry skin, this is definitely a good product because it's going to add a lot of hydration to the skin. If you have oily, combination or normal skin, it's better to avoid this product because it's got an ingredient called myristyl myristate. Now this ingredient has a rating of 5 on comedogenic scale. What that means is, in skincare, we rate ingredients on a comedogenic scale. Now it is up to 5, the scale, and higher the number, that means the more chances of that ingredient going and blocking our pores. Pores are the small openings in our skin, and if an ingredient goes and blocks the pores, it will result in blackheads, whiteheads, pimples and acne. Now the rating for this particular ingredient is 5, that is 5 out of 5, so that's very high. So its chances of going and blocking the pores is very high. So that's why if you've got oily skin, acne prone skin, any skin other than dry skin, just stay away from this product. Even if you've got dry skin, this is not a product I would use every day because even dry skin can be prone to acne and pimples and all the other forms of breakouts. So I would use it maybe three times a week maximum. Now to the star ingredient, propylene glycol. Now propylene glycol, though it's a very good ingredient and does all that amazing things for our skin, it's important to be aware that in 2018, the American Contact Dermatitis Society awarded propylene glycol as its allergen of the year. So they said, this year we're going to give this award because the chances of this ingredient causing some sort of sensitivity, allergy, irritation on the skin is very high. So that's something to be aware of. So if you've got sensitive skin, this is not a product I would just liberally use even if I've got dry skin. So you can have dry skin and sensitive skin, and if you do, this is a product I would just be a bit careful with because of what propylene glycol can do to our skin. It's not going to do that to everyone, but there is a chance that it can do, and the fact that it has been given that award further stresses the point that there is a possibility that it can do that. Cleanse your face with a good cleanser and then apply this product. Now this product has a very smooth texture. You can either use it in the morning time or night time. If you do use it in the morning time, top it off with a sunscreen. And another thing is, because of its smooth texture, you can also use it as a primer. Use that and put your foundation on top of it, and that will work really well too. This is a viral product and there are multiple posts on social media which say that this is a miracle cream. Do I believe it's a miracle cream? I wouldn't go as far as saying it's a miracle cream. It's a good product and it retails at a very affordable price, and it does a lot of good things for the skin which a lot of other products which retail at a much higher amount don't do for the skin. So it's a combination of the price and what it can actually do for the skin is what has made it so popular. But just be aware that this product is not for everyone, and even if you've got dry skin, just be careful and don't use it more than 3 times a week. And if you've got dry skin and sensitive skin, I will be cautious with the product because of what propylene glycol can do to the skin. That's about it. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a like and do subscribe to my channel. That will really help me a lot, and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.